Okay, so let's have a look at the third adjustment for Kennedy 2019. Ratios ordinary level. So this says the period of credit received from trade creditors. So if we're looking at trade creditors, we're going to need the creditors figure. And the reason why you have trade creditors is because you've purchased goods on credit. So you need to have the purchases figure. So your trade creditors figure is going to be taken from your balance sheet underneath less creditors. So our creditors figure on this question is 33,000. And then you're going to need your purchases figure, which is in the profit and loss account, which is 342. So remember, sometimes you're asked to calculate your purchase figure. So that's where you're going to take your cost of sales figure. You're going to add on your closing stock, and then you're going to take away your opening stock. But we're given the purchase figure in the question, so we can just divide one by the other. So we've identified the figures. Now we're going to put the figures into our formula. So our formula is creditors divided by credit purchases multiplied by 365 over 1, because we're looking for it in days. So it tells you in the question the period of credit received from trade creditors. So you can use that by months or days. I usually use days, 365. So that's what I'm going to use to calculate this figure here. So I need my creditors of 33,000. I need my purchase of 342,000. They're going to be divided into each other. And that's going to give me a figure that's going to be multiplied by 365 days. And remember, I'm rounding it to 2 places decimal. And I'm going to call it days. So remember, units are really important for this. So 35.22 days is how long it takes me to pay back my creditors or people who I owe money to. So that's the third adjustment for Kennedy 2019 ordinary level question 5.